Here we are in the morning, we spoke about the condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his health condition deteriorating. And the government of Nigeria refused to allow him to go to the National Hospital in Abuja to treat himself. They refused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to proper doctor treatment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not asked to be flown abroad. He was not telling them to fly him abroad. All he was asking to go to the government hospital in Abuja to get a proper treatment. They denied him. And with that denial, you go online. Did you see outrage? The people who claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what is their response? What is their actions? What actions did you see from them? The politicians are quiet. Ohaneze Ndigbo is quiet. The so-called DOS are quiet. And many Biafrans are quiet, pretending they didn't see they didn't hear it. Biafrans, everybody. But I bet you, if it were when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us, today's broadcast would have been extraordinary. This is a day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't even wait for time before he comes for his broadcast. To give ultimatum and speak to the zoo, whether they hear it or they will not hear it, but they will know that somebody is watching. He will let them know that somebody is watching. And that is what we are supposed to be doing. Checkmate the Zoological Republic to make sure they do not carry out their evil plans. Today, they are clearing every ground for them to carry out their evil plan. After all, who is going to challenge them? Who is going to stand in their way? That is what they'll be asking themselves. Who is going to challenge them? Who will stop them from doing what they want to do? That is what the Zoological Republic will be thinking with their head. Because they have been able to penetrate into us, cause chaos and division. We can no longer speak in one voice. It is almost impossible for us to accomplish any mission now, as we speak. Almost impossible for us to accomplish anything. You can continue to pretend. The time of pretense have gone. We are in the time of reality. We are in the time of reality. The world has changed. And the change you are seeing today is the second colonization of Africa. That is what you are seeing. The second colonization of Africa, by fire, by force. Coming with different, it is a battle. Africa is now a battleground, more especially Nigeria. But some of us are still busy gossiping. We are still busy in saga. We are still busy in propaganda. And you forgot the real mission. The real mission that was handed to you and me. To speak for Biafra. To propagate the gospel of Biafra. And to call out the zoo for what they are. Betrayal or support. What do you see today from the Western countries? Ask yourself, what do you see? When you look at these Western countries, what do you see? All these Western countries, both the United States, the UK, all those world powers, what do you see in them? With everything that's happening today, what do you see in them? Is it betrayal or support? Is it betrayal to Biafra or support? From every indication, it is a clear betrayal that we see. The betrayal is so clear that you don't need anybody to translate it or interpret it to you. That is a very huge betrayal that we see. A big betrayal from the West. Every single thing they preached They have gone against it simply because Biafra was involved. The same people that come along and preach humanity to you, talk about human right and that, human right this. Today, before their own very heart, the rights of human beings are being violated. The rights of the people are being denied them. But yes, they won't do anything. They still expect you to fold your hands and watch somebody cut off your head. Then they will come and write the story of how you died. The West don't want to do anything, and they don't want you to do something. They want to use you as a story. They want to use you to tell a story. But are we going to allow that to happen? Of course we will not. We can never allow that madness to happen. We, the Biafran people, will fight for our freedom. We will fight for our life. We will fight for what our forefathers have given to us in our hands. We will make sure we don't throw it away. Wherever you are, continue to pray for everyone that is defending Biafra land. Everybody that is defending Biafra land, no matter the camp where they are, continue to pray for them, for God's divine intervention and protection. The division that we are having as Biafrans is causing a hell of problem to us. The division we are seeing is creating chaos among us. I pray that we find a solution soon, sooner than later. Because in unity we can move mountains. In unity we can overcome so many challenges. In unity we can be able to get to where you cannot even imagine. But if you refuse to accept this unity, if you refuse to do the needful, we can't stop Biafra. But the problem is that we are going to be rolling back the hand of time. The problem is that we will continue to roll back the hand of the time, and that doesn't sound well. That doesn't sound encouraging for every one of us. I pray that Chukwu Okikabiam will give us that wisdom to do what we are supposed to do when we have the time to do it. You're welcome, Gio. Thank you for joining. Gio, if you can hear me, unmute yourself and speak to us. Can you hear me, Gio? Unmute yourself and speak to us. Gio, if you're there. Are you there? Unmute yourself and speak. I can't hear you. Well, I think it's not there. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching wherever you are watching this program from, we must continue to stand by each other. We must continue to do what we are supposed to do. Do not allow the propagandas that is coming flying right, left, and center to deter you. No matter what happens, no matter what you see or what you hear, never give up. Don't get discouraged. I know we are seeing a lot of discouraging informations, and more are going to come just to discourage you, just to threaten you, just to make you feel frightened. More are going to come. But in the midst of all this, you must not give up. Never give up. For as long as we have life, we will always make it. As long as we are alive, we can always overcome these challenges. It doesn't matter how long it takes. So I urge every Biafran that is watching this program, wherever you are, remain resolute and remain consistent in whatever you are doing. Do not expose yourself to unnecessary danger. Every single one of us have an assignment to actualize Biafra. The actualization of Biafra is not just on one man. Everybody has a role to play. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the front line. He is playing his role, which he has chosen. He told us that he will fight from the front. And today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting from the front. Our Prime Minister, Samuel Ekpa, is on international stage. So you that is watching me there, you better choose your own assignment. Nobody's going to choose for you. I will not choose for you. Every one of us have to make their choice, what they want. But while you're making your choice, make sure it's not on a selfish mode. That is all we ask. Don't make a selfish request. So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike to be strong. Don't allow the plans of the enemy to take you down. We know there are so many things that are going wrong out there. So many propaganda, so many blackmail. Sometimes they present this intentionally to distract us. Sometimes they push this to set confusion among us. But we must continue to stand strong. We must continue to stand strong, no matter the attack they bring, and no matter how they do it. I urge every one of you to remain consistent. Remain consistent, because consistency is the key. With consistency, they will not have any loopholes. They will not have anywhere to lay their net. But immediately we begin to give them chance to create that environment they want to create, we will be the ones to suffer. We will be the one to suffer. So wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike to get prepared yourself. Prepare yourself for what is coming ahead. Prepare yourself for what is coming ahead. Whatever information that you have gotten, you must keep it to yourself. Wait until it's been verified. Whatever news that is circulating, as is circulating, I have seen the news, even from their major news media, but I haven't seen any video yet. So we have to wait until when we confirm before we can begin to comment. But remember, don't mock your brother. Don't mock your sister. You don't know who is going to be the next minute. You do not know who is going to be the next minute. That is why in everything you are doing, you must be very careful. Be careful who you support. Be careful what you promote. Be careful what you elevate. We have come a very long way, and this is not the time to quit. Along the line, you are going to see so many things that will make you to say, I will throw in the towel. But at the same time, keep your mind open. Keep your mind open. There's a message of our Prime Minister where he talks about people hating themselves. The self-hate we see in the journey of Biafra today is disturbing. Self-hate. When you see your brother crying and you'll be laughing, join the enemy and laugh. It's an abomination. When you celebrate alongside with the enemy, simply because you hate your brother, you now transfer it to the whole Biafra. Injustice against one is injustice against all. As we continue, I would like us to listen to this message of our Prime Minister once again before we proceed. I don't know what else to say. Every blessed day when I come online, because of the things I see, the only thing I see is that I miss Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than ever. Every blessed day you come online, we always see something that will make you remember him. And you will say how you wish that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here. That is what you see. Every time people say how they wish that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is around. But I still believe that Chukwu Okike will not leave us alone. He is still going to make a way where there is no way. Do not allow their blackmail to hold you. Don't allow their propaganda to deceive you. Don't allow yourself to be captured by the low self-esteem to the extent that you begin to reject your own freedom. That is where they are headed. They are taking out every person that is of significance in this very struggle. Everybody that is of significance, they know that this person can shake things, can move things. They are taking them out by all means necessary, through physically, through propaganda, through spiritual means. They are taking them out. So every one of us has to be up and doing. Don't say you are not warned. You must be very careful. Let us listen to this message once again.
Having a low self-esteem syndrome, because you never believed that Biafra will be a nation. I am telling you today, researchers estimate that each attend more or less 20,000 thoughts, what people think every day. And our ancestral tendency is to pay more attention to the negative ones, which is pure survival instinct. Biafra agitation is no longer that. It's no longer motorbike. Professionals have joined the league. We are making impact and alliances all over the world. It is no longer because Biafra is here, it's no longer the time to say uneducated people are there. Those people are no longer in the forefront of education. Most people with low self-esteem, though, are more prone to paying attention to the negative aspect of themselves. Their lives and external input, such as people and their situation. This is what Nigeria has offered you. Nigeria has made every Biafran to see himself or herself as a low self-esteem. And all you do is to see the negative impact of Igbo man. All you do is to see the negative part of Igbo man. You do not see the positive part. But the fact that Nigeria tells you Igbo contribute the best, Igbo can change Nigeria, Igbo can do everything, turn it upside down and turn it to gold. Yet, you don't see that part of the man. You don't see that part of the Biafra. You see the negative part of Biafra. Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that. But Nigeria is telling you, even as bad as Nigeria. Nigeria tells you that the Igbo man is this. Yoruba man tells you Igbo man can change Nigeria. Hausa man tells you Igbo can do anything. Every other tribe in Nigeria tells you about Igbo man. Only you, the Igbo man, that you see yourself as enemy of yourself. Yet, you don't understand the impact you would make in a nation that you are going to govern yourself with every blessing of God upon your life. Today, we are going to change the script. I want you can name this speech of the Nation Today address as changing the script. This is called negative confirmation bias. And it is quite like seeing the world and us in a blue darkness, failing to pay attention to the positive. Fail to pay attention to the positive of Biafra people. When you talk about freedom, you say, oh, they are fighting on social media, how can they govern themselves? That is the negative part. You kick it, but yet you call Obi. Obi want to be a president. Obi want to do this and do that. This will be not also part of that negative part that makes you not to support Biafra. Don't worry. By the time Biafra comes, you will take your bag and baggage and go to northern Nigeria and enjoy your north. We will give you the opportunity. This has tremendous impact on how we feel about ourselves. The meaningfulness we get out of our lives and, of course, our behaviors. Nigeria has impacted your life, and today you are branded with so many negative names to the point that you are scared of your own freedom. Nigeria has done that. That impact you with all manner of thoughts. You become scared of yourself. To the point that you as a Biafran is scared of having your own freedom. And they do that and they stay by the side and they laugh at you. They say, look at them. They thought they are educated. We have impacted this particular low self-esteem on them, and look at how they brand each other. Why the terrorists are coming, carrying gun. You have never seen the Fulani man or the federal government branding the Fulanis that are killing your military, killing your personnel, wiping villages, branding them with bad names. They call them criminals. Ordinary criminals, they call them. They call them criminals. Some of you in the struggle have called me criminal. That is the same value that the Fulani attached to the terrorists that you see bombarding Abuja yesterday. Yet you call yourself a greedy person. Why this state of the nation has become necessary is because we are changing the script. And we are going to change this script by force. We are going to change it in this armed struggle. If you do not know that we have entered armed struggle, we are declaring the armed struggle today. In case you don't have knowledge about that, we are into armed struggle. For our freedom. I want you to understand that Nigeria impacted you, impacted your life, and today you branded with so many negative names to the point that you are scared of your own freedom because of the negative impact of Fulani government policies in your life. Only Biafra can solve this problem. That as Biafra using Nigerian passport, you are treated as a criminal or as a terrorist. Why you are not